Hello friends, and welcome to today's video where we did it. We made it through the mamas. It is now time for the second annual Simon's video where he talks about the winners and probably pisses a lot of people off. So, in mind, I want to give big, like neon flashing lights levels of a disclaimer, okay? These are opinions. Everything I say in this video, with the sole exception of simply who won the award, is my opinion. And you can absolutely disagree with that opinion. Okay, here's how this is gonna work though. Now that we have the big neon opinion out of the way. I'm basically gonna do this in two sections, okay? There's gonna be the section that I don't have very much to say about, and the section that I do. One of those sections is going to be a bit longer, and I think you can figure out which one that is. But also, I'm not actually going to go over every single award that was won last night, simply because there's a lot that are kind of stupid that I don't really care about, and I have like absolutely nothing to say about. Like, it would simply be like, this person won. Good job to them. I don't care. I don't think that's exciting. So I'm skipping like all of the special Asian artist awards where they give it to like artists from other countries. And I'm skipping a lot of the just special awards in general. Like, for example, BTS won the Mama Platinum Award. I don't know what that means, and I don't have anything to say about that. So, like, that wasn't an exciting experience for you. So we're not going to talk about those. The sole exception is going to be, like, the big awards, like, the best whatever group award. Like, for, like, you'll figure it out. But, like, the main awards, I'm going to talk about all of them, even if I don't have a ton to say. That's going to be the first section. The second section, though, get ready, because, like, I have thoughts. So, first up of the awards that I will be discussing is the Worldwide Fans Top 10 Award, which I'm not giving you all 10 winners, that's too much work, but like, I will simply say, I am bitter that Astra didn't win this award because this is the one thing they were nominated for, and I'm sorry. Candy Sugar Pop is better than anything any of these winners put out in 2022, like, I'm gonna say it. Hands down, Astra's title track is better. They should have won this award, and I'm bitter. Next, we have the favorites. There are three of them. So first is going to be the favorite new artist, which went to a tie of Ive, Kepler, NMIXX, and LE SSERAFIM. Now, in my notes, I wrote down RIP to Yena because she was the only nominee for Best New Female Artist who didn't win this. And then, because this award, like, came out last night. And then I was looking over the nominees again today after I was taking notes for, like, Best New Female Artist. And I realized NewJeans isn't here either, which is kind of funny to me. Just because, like, if I had to pick a number two, because, like, I've said many times that I want Ive to win Best New Female Artist. And if I were to pick the second most popular artist of that list, it would have been NewJeans. So I just think it's really interesting that, like, NewJeans wasn't on here either. I don't have anything to say beyond that, though. Next is the Favorite Female Group Award, which went to Giddle. And I mean, as someone who is a Giddle stan, or at least definitely used to be, I very much would have preferred they won this award in a year they had better releases. But I mean, I'll take it. I'll take it. They can have it. Our final of the favorites is Favorite Asian Artist, which went to JL1. Now, I have recently learned that JL1 is very popular in Japan. I don't know why I didn't know this, probably because I don't pay attention to, like, popularity in Japan, but good for them. And also, spoiler for my, like, performance review video, their stage slayed, so I'm glad they won this. Next was the Chill Artist Award, which went to Stray Kids. And I mean, personally, if I had to pick any word to describe Stray Kids' music, it definitely wouldn't be chill. But I also don't care, so good for them. Lastly of the Faker Awards is Most Popular Male Artist, which went to Hoseok. And I mean, sure, like, no, by no metric in fact, but I mean, sure. On to the main awards that I don't care about. First up being Best Band Performance, which went to Extraordinary Heroes for Happy Death Day. Now, if I recall correctly, I'm 99% sure, I reviewed Happy Death Day in this exact spot on this exact kitchen floor in my mother's home. And I hate that song. And I'm not happy they won. Next, Best Hip Hop and Urban Music, which went to Ganadara by Jay Park and IU. And I'm glad this won because I wanted this song to win. And I hope IU gets the trophy. Otherwise, I don't care. Best OST went to Melomans with Love Maybe. Now, I am genuinely somewhat surprised they didn't give it to a BTS member because Mnet is the absolute worst. But I mean, I'm glad Melomans won. Melomans absolutely deserved this win, so I am very happy that they won. Best collab went to Psy and Yumi's That, which deserved. This is, I believe, the category that I said I would vote for it in, because I didn't like any of the other songs. I have since changed my mind. I have since become a big Naughty fan because the Melon Music Awards has fit serving and slaying. But, I mean, that still probably did deserve to win, so I will accept it. Lastly, for the awards I have little to say about, is Best Music Video, which went to Pink Venom. Now, it was definitely an expensive video. I remember that being low. I think it cost like a couple $1 million for that video, or at least like 1 or 2. I don't remember the exact number because it's been a hot minute now, but I do remember that music video was like very expensive. However, I do not necessarily think that expensive means good, and I definitely wouldn't say it's the best. Okay, we have reached the categories that I do care about, and I do have things to say. So at first, I thought, like, you know what, let's just do it, like, by section, right? Best male artist, best female artist, best new male group, best new female group, like, you get the idea. And then I decided, instead, we're gonna split the artist category up by gender, with the exception of Artist of the Year, which obviously I'm doing at the end with the other Daesangs. So we're gonna start with the men because I care about them less. So Best New Male Artist went to Extraordinary Heroes. Now, I did see this coming, and I did say I would be bitter about it. However, then something happened. I looked at the performance lineup, and I saw that Tempest was the only nominee that is performing, and I got weirdly excited because I was like, oh my god, maybe Tempest is going to win. Maybe Mnet's going to be like, you didn't even show up. You're not popular enough that we don't care that you didn't show up. So you know what? We're giving it to Tempest. I'm so upset that didn't happen. Like, I got my own hopes up for no reason. Because Lord knows, Bangtan I don't think performed. They won 6 awards. Like, clearly you do not have to be present to win. However, I still got my hopes up, which means I'm even more bitter now than I would have been if they just won. Next is Best Male Group, which went to BTS. And I don't know how Mnet's defining best. Actually, I do. It's mostly by digital sales, and I find that interesting because 17 did better this year. 17 did better than Bangtan this year. 17, like, I will concede, I am biased. I am a carrot. I have been a carrot since 2015. However, I would have loved it if 17 won, because if there was a year that 17, like, actually really deserved the win, it would have been this year, because they did so well. Like, Hot did phenomenally well. It arguably did better than Yet to Come. So I would have loved it if 17 won, but whatever. It's fine. Pop off. Lastly is Best Male Artist, which I actually don't care about. It's only in this section of the awards because it fits there chronologically, let's say. But this went to Im Young-woon, and I really don't care. I'm just glad it didn't go to Hoseok because I would have had to drag him, and I didn't want to do that. Now for the women. So starting us off, we have Best New Female Artist, which went to IVE. And I had predicted that Mnet was going to be a bitch and give this to New Jeans. And I am so glad that I was wrong, because I didn't want to have to read New Jeans like that. I didn't want to have to do it. They're children. They didn't deserve the level of vitriol that I would have spewed if they'd won. So I'm glad I didn't have to drag a child. And I'm glad that I've won, because I've absolutely deserved this win. Like, I have been saying this entire time that every single time I saw anyone say anything but I've deserved this award, because, like, I know I said this in the nominee video, but I'm going to repeat it anyway. I remember on Twitter people being like, it's going to be such fierce competition for this award. And every time I'd see that, I'd be like, are you on crack? Are you on meth? What are you on that you don't think that IVE automatically deserves this award? Like, insanity to me that people are so delusional, but I am glad IVE won. Anyway, Best Female Group went to Blackpink, and sorry, no. Sorry, no. Blackpink did not have the best music released this year of the nominees. They did not have the most successful singles released this year of the nominees. I refuse to accept it. Plus, I have a vendetta against Pink Venom. That song made me irrationally angry, and I don't want it to receive any critical acclaim, so I refuse to accept this win. Finally, we have Best Female Artist, which went to Nayeon. And I know in my nominee video, I said I'd be okay with Nayeon winning. I lied. I did not really think about what that would mean at the time. I'm not okay with Nayeon winning. In spite of the fact that I do really like her album, I'm not okay with Nayeon winning. Because Taeyeon is right there and had a better year, both commercially and just, like, critically. She, like, the only thing Nayeon had over Taeyeon is that she went viral on TikTok. That's about it. And I feel like you need more than that to win Best Female Artist, but apparently not, because as we have said many a time, and that's a bitch. Anyway, artist categories are done. Let's move on to the songs. And first up, we're gonna do the vocals. Starting us off is Best Vocal Performance by a Solo Artist, which did go to Taeyeon. And I am very grateful for this because she is the song that I wanted to win. She's the one that I was voting for to win. And also, given the fact that she was completely and totally disrespected in the prior category of Best Female Artist, I am glad she won something. As for Best Vocal Performance by a Group, that went to Still Life by Big Bang. And on the one hand, given the fact that Big Bang was completely snubbed in the Best Male Group category, like they should have at least been nominated if not won. But in spite of that, I'm glad they won the one award they were really nominated for. Like, I am very glad they won something because I do think they deserved it. On the other hand, I do wish Enhypen won entirely for the chaos of it all. Like, for the messy boots, just mess of it all. I wish Enhypen had won. We have reached the final set of categories before it's Daesang time, which is the performance categories. And we're going to start off with Best Dance Performance by a Solo Artist, which went to That by Psy. Now, I'm okay with this entirely because I really didn't want Zoom to win. I hate that song with a burning passion. It's horrible and I can't stand it. But at the same time, I kind of wish it had gone to, like, any of the other nominees. Like, I would have preferred either Sunmi, Yena, or Nayeon winning this. Like, Nayeon should have won this. This should have been where Nayeon shined. And Nayeon should have gotten the pop win for this. Not for, whatever. We're ranting again, and this is not the time to rant. The time to rant is going to be later. Right now, I will simply say, I'm glad Jessie didn't win, but I also wish it hadn't gone to Psy. Next is Best Dance Performance by a Female Group, which went to Love Dive, and Love Dive deserved, because, I mean, it's the only real song on here that is in my Apple Music. So that alone is kind of all it takes, although I will concede, I will admit. Fearless has been steadily growing on me as of late, and I don't know what's going on there, but it's interesting to me. However, it has not grown enough on me to outshine Love Dive. I love that song, it deserved the win. Last but most certainly not least, is a Best Dance Performance by a Male Group, which went to 17 with Hot. Now, I'm conflicted about this because I love 17. Like, I am a diehard 17 stan. I have been for years. I'm very glad they won. But I also wish it had been with a better song and better choreography because, to me at the very least, Hot is a little too TikTok-y for me, and I don't really like that. But I am going to take it because I am glad 17 won. Alrighty. Ladies, gentlemen, boys, girls, and envies. It is time for Daesangs. And we are starting with Worldwide Icon of the Year. And I learned something recently. Well, not really learned, but discovered and came to a conclusion. This Daesang is fake as fuck. Like, it is fake as fuck. I'm sorry. It is, first of all, I have come to the conclusion that I am like 40% sure the entire purpose of this award is to pad the total Daesang numbers for Bangtan. Because they are the only artist to have ever won this award. It has existed since 2018. They have won it every single year. And up until 2022, I'd honestly accept that. Like, I would accept if you told me that Bangtan won Worldwide Icon of the Year in 2018 through 2021. They kind of flopped in 2022, though. Like, I don't believe you. Like, I do not believe you that they realistically would have won this award if one key factor was not at play, which is that this award is 100% based on fan votes. And, like, that just feels wrong to me. It feels, like, weird that one of your grand awards, like, that would literally be like if the Grammys decided to announce, like, Best Artist was suddenly being decided by the fans. Although that would be even weirder because the Grammys are complicated. We're not getting into them. But, like, there's a reason why most awards shows don't have one of their grand prizes be fan voted unless all the awards are fan voted. And, you know, I understand why. Because this feels wrong and they shouldn't have won this award because this award should either not be fan voted or not exist at all. On to the real Daesangs, though. We're going to start with Album of the Year, which also went to Bangtan for Proof. And this one I will accept. This one they can have. Like, it was the highest selling album of 2022. Would I have liked it to have gone to an album with more than actually 4 unique songs on it? Yeah, I would. I would have liked that album to have more than 4 new songs. Like, I really would have. I think it would have been great. But that's not the world we live in. And I do, hear me out. I was thinking about this with the Melon Music Awards, and for them, like, their album of the year is not based on total sales, which means that it's a much more interesting competition. I think Mama should take that into account. I'm just recommending it. Next, Artist of the Year, which also went to BTS. Now, this is going to be the rant time. The ARMY's in the crowd. I would recommend leaving if you're going to be offended. If you, honestly, actually, if you've made it this far, you're probably not going to be offended, or you already are offended, so you can stay and listen to me drag your face a little bit. But, no. No, 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 no. No, 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 absolutely not. I am so sorry. I said for 2021, I didn't want them to win Artist of the Year because they hadn't done enough. They did less this year. Like, I'm so sorry. They released 4 new songs with 1 album, and the title track honestly flopped. So, like, what are we doing here? Not to mention, on top of all of that, I was sitting right over there. Their least successful single, having run circles around some of Bangtan's most successful singles. Maybe not most of them, but, like, definitely running circles around Yet to Come, and that's their least successful single. Meanwhile, they've had 2 #1 songs this year. They already have as many weeks at #1 as, like, Blackpink on the Gaon charts. I'm sorry. In what world is IVE not winning Artist of the Year? This is ridiculous to me, because at the very least, at the Melon Music Awards when it went to In Young, I accepted that. I could understand that. I could see that. Bangtan, I don't get it. I think that Mnet really just was like, no, we're going to give it to them. We're going to give it to them. No, they're going to get it. They're going to get it. Like, sucks to suck, but, like, they're going to... It does not make sense to me. They didn't do anything this year, and what they did do didn't do that well. It does not make sense to me. Like, I understand that they are very popular. I get that. And I get that you want to vote for your fave. But no, I'm sorry, no. Like I said in my nominee video that if New Jeans won Best New Female Artist, I would have had to investigate Mnet and HYBE's financials. I still feel like I need to do that. I feel like I need to go out, get my auditing license, and launch an audit against HYBE Entertainment and Mnet, because this is ridiculous. It does not make sense. I do not accept this. Anyway, I've calmed myself. Last but not least of the final award. Song of the Year. Now, before I tell you who won, I have a story time for you, okay? I woke up this morning, and the first thing I did, after, like, you know, normal human things, was I checked to see who won the Mamas. I went online, I just Googled Mama 2022, and the top result was some article, and it said, BTS make history at the Mamas. And my immediate thought was, oh my god, do not tell me they swept the Daesangs again. Like, do not tell me they won them all again. Because if Yet to Come had won Song of the Year, I would have had to riot. Love Dive won. Love Dive won Song of the Year, and I am so happy about that because, like, who else would it have gone to? Like, I'm sorry. There is no other acceptable option to me. Tomboy could have won for, like, popularity reasons, but I would have had to scream anyway because I can't stand that song. So, like, it would have had to be Love Dive. It would have had to have been Love Dive, or I would have had to commit violence. And I'm so happy I didn't have to commit violence. And I'm so happy Love Dive won because that song deserved it. Anyway, yeah, that's all the wins. That's all I have. For just some future lore, I know both ITZY and P1 Harmony came out today. I'm going to try and review them in, like, the next couple days, and then hopefully over the weekend we will get the Mama performances, just because, like, they also take a lot longer, because there's just, it's a lot, like, they're longer as opposed to, like, album reviews, and you understand. So, like, the Mama performances video will be coming. It just might be coming a little later than it normally would, because, like, I would normally try and do it tomorrow, but I want to review P1 Harmony and ITZY, so, like, it's going to have to wait. Maybe I'll do 2 reviews tomorrow. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I don't know yet. My point is, they'll be coming. That's all I have for you today, though. Other than that, you can like and subscribe if you want to, or don't. You can comment whatever you wish down below. You can tell me how wrong or right I am. I think I'm right. You can think I'm wrong. A casual reminder, everything here is an opinion. So there is that. On top of that, you can follow me on Twitter at @s_albumreviews. I will link that in the description along with any other of the 2022 Mama videos that I've done. So you can check all those out if you so choose. But yeah, thank you again for watching. Bye!